goody goose, welcome back to High School Private Tutor Shadow Blade. So here over Yuzuki, I reset it all, so now we're back at the first one. Unlike we saw the last part, it was skipping a bit. So now, here we go. My thought raced with various scenarios as Yuzuki anxiously awaits my response. What could be so important that she has to ask for my honesty up front? Before I can utter a word, she thrusts a container towards me. What's this? Open, you see. I reach out hesitantly. What are you afraid of? It's not poison or anything. I open the lid and peer inside. More cookies. Oh no. She nodded imperceptibly. Go on, give them a try. I want some honest feedback. That's what all this is about. Equal, equal parts relief and worry. I pick up one of the cookies and take a cautious bite. Well, how are they? They're surprisingly good. Her eyes me hopefully. You're not just saying that. She know I'll do anything to spare her feelings. Fortunately, I don't have to hold back this time though. No, I'm serious, Yuzuki. They're loads better than the last batch. She breathed a sigh of relief. I'm so glad to hear that. I've been working so hard to improve since last time. What you been taking classes or something? She nodded in confirmation. Where do you think I've been running off all the time? Mystery solved. I feel bad for suspecting her now. No offense, but I never saw you as the cookie type. She shrugged, glancing away. I've always had an interest. I just never had the confidence to share the spoil before. So what changed? She shrugged again, giving myself a new character arc, I guess. I give her no look. Inspired by a certain hit anime series, were we? Inspired by you, actually. She noticed my surprise. And of course, just want to show my joy between all frame wars. I nodded reflexively. Hey, I can get behind that. So where have you been practicing? Well, let's keep that my little secret for now. She winked with a coy smile. I'm happy to demonstrate the skill I pick up though. When I swing by my place, I'm gonna make another batch. You'll be the first one to taste my new recipe variation. She chuckled as my stomach growled loudly in accent. Guess I could stand to eat. Besides, it would be a good chance to reconnect without being interrupted. A one-on-one baking session with my bestie. How can I refuse? Well then, start preempting those expectations because things are gonna get hot. She mustered a feeling grin. Something wrong? No, it's just. Would you mind easing up on the whole bestie thing? I tilt my head quizzically. Isn't that what we are? Comrades in anime arms. She rolled her eyes. I swear, sometimes you're more dense than your burnt cookies. And after that expression sign, she thumps me on the shoulder. Anyway, never mind all that. Arcanally of the sea awaits. What was that about? As I follow her to the kitchen, I struggle to recall the last time I visited. We've been too busy for house calls lately, especially one this late at night. Welcome to my dojo. Now watch in as I unleash my blistering baking food. Okay. Shuffling the counter. Is exactly what I feel. I definitely don't remember all this cooking equipment. She really taking this whole thing seriously, huh? I'm starting to think we'll lose her into the Dot and Club. What else is she keeping from me, I wonder? Here, catch. I turned in time for the mid to smack me in the face. No fair, I wasn't ready. She talked among disapproval. Better shape up, late. No freeloaders in my kitchen. After handing me an apron, she set to go to work, measuring out ingredient under her watchful eye. Aside from the dusty inner flour, we complete the batch without any notable mishaps. It'll be about 30 minutes. Keep an eye on while I go get changed, alright? She passed off her room only to return a few minutes later. When I glance over at her, my heart flutters unexpectedly. Wow. I must have seen her in a pajama dozens of times before, so why is she suddenly landing differently now? What's that guilty look for? Huh? Look, you've seen a ghost. Dead. Dead tired, I guess. She smiled and I forced a laugh. Well, that's a relief. I was starting to worry you made my cookies. Well, see, as we've still got some time to kill, how about I put these magic hands to use elsewhere? I give her a skeptical look and flexes her hand. Are you trying to cast a spell on me? Which she shrugged, looking coy. Take off the sweater and we'll see what happens. She's asking me to strip? Is that really necessary? She raised an eyebrow. You never had a massage before. Actually, no. Well, don't worry. I promise you're in safe hands. With that, she ushered out the living room. You coming or what? After sitting down on the couch, she get to work on my shoulder. Her touch is surprisingly firm, sending pleasant shiver down my spine. I'm not sure what comes over her tonight, but I'm not about to complain. Told you I had magic hands. Alright, I admit it. You're pretty. Oh. She giggled softly. Compliment accepted. You're a total wreck though. Gee, thanks. I'm serious, Blaine. How do you even move when you're this stiff? I shrugged as she finished up. Well, you know me. Hard as they come, right? She bit her lid demurely. One day maybe I should. Just then, the oven dings. The moment of truth. Wait, what was that? What was she? Come on, Blaine! After setting the tray down, she inhaled deeply. Tell me that doesn't get your mouth watering. Certainly practice the smell test. Alright, now open wide. She pops a piping hot cookie to my mouth, then watches with trepidation as I chew. So, what's the verdict? Still chewing away, I raise my thumbs up and nod furtively. Not too gooey inside. I shake my head as I swallow. Nope, just the right amount. They're big and worthy, in fact. She bobs up and down in her joy, then throws her arms around me. I'm so relieved. Another point to spend in my domestic goddess guilty. Must have been the power of friendship that did it, huh? She pulls back, rolling her eyes. Why don't you put that mouth to your doing something useful? Snatching off two more cookies and shoving them in my mouth, then takes over herself and marches away happily. Feel like we entered our own little rom-com anime. Not the worst fate imaginable, given my recent concerns. In fact, maybe that's just what the two of us need right now. Next day, I agreed to meet up with Katsumi in the college library after my lectures. Knowing that Yuzuki is up to the real weight of my mind, which means I had no excuse to turn Katsumi down. Not that I might consider she wants to read manga. OMG Blade, they have been the latest volume of one shot already. I never really got into that series. Too late to the game, I guess. This here is my pick. I blank a title of the shelf and turn it towards her. Buzzsaw Woman. No thanks. Too much blood and gore. We continue arguing over our favorite until someone catches my eye. When I trail off distractedly, Katsumi follow my gaze towards it as well. Well, look who it is. Michiru? What are you doing here? Michiru standing in the classic horror nose buried deep into the book. I bet she's trying to get the edge of me in our entrance exam. Last time I checked, they didn't cover horror literature. She huffled impatiently. Well, I'm not about to take any chances. Please not another scene. I need to head this off now. Let's go over there and politely ask what she's reading. Whatever it is, you can be all over it. I'm all over it. She stormed over before I can move to stop her. So much for that idea. Hey, bookworm. Hmm? Sorry, Michiru. We're just curious. Speak for yourself, Blade. Just then, I spot the librarian glaring in our direction. Let's keep it down, alright? Kasumi scoffed in annoyance. Michiru ignores her. Well, Blade, I didn't expect to see you here. Likewise, I thought your parents would have you under lockdown. Pretty much, they have make an exception for the library. They put a stop to that too if they knew I was reading this kind of thing, though. She passed the book on her hand. You're telling me your folks are against reading too? Talk about harsh. Nikhil sighed more forwardly. Yeah, well, what can I do? If I make a fuss, you'll only crack down even more. I can afford that. But with the competition only a few weeks away now. Kasumi frowned. Competition? You mean the writing one? You know about that. Know about it. I've been working my butt off trying to hash up a story. Wait, you're planning to enter as well? Kasumi shook her head. Not just enter, Blade. I plan on winning. Her eyes glint as it turns to Michiru with a sneer. I never thought little Michi would have the guts to throw her hat onto the ring. This picture is gonna be so sweet. Her burst out drew another glare from the librarian. Then Michiru glanced at the manga in my hand. Embarrassed, I quickly slipped it behind my back. She must have discovered my darkest secret. She tried to peer around me. What's that you're holding, Blade? Oh, this? It's a manga I'm following. I didn't think you'd be into that kind of thing. When he revealed it swiftly, her eyes spilled over to the cover. What's a woman, huh? I never read it myself, but the artwork is impressive. You really think so? It's actually one of my favorites. I'm just about to launch into a full explanation when Katsumi gets a phone call. After a short exchange, she hangs up with a groan. Lame. My mom wants me to pick up some of the groceries pronto. Sorry, Blade. I promise we'll have another manga date soon. She poked her tongue out at Michiru, then blows up and kisses her. Blow me a kiss and head is off. When she's out of sight, Michiru raises an eyebrow at me. Manga date? I mustered a nervous laugh. What the imagination, huh? Yeah, quite. Her mood soon lifts as she realizes that leaves us alone. We settle down to read until it's time to head back to her place. Evening, Blade. I trust you're familiar with the study agenda for today. Of course, sir. Chapter 6 of Advanced Algebra, following by Chapter 5 and 10 of the Political Science Essential. He started to interject only for me to cut him off. Plus 10 minutes for exam prep time permitting. He nods gratefully. I'll be up to look over your work once it's done, Michiru. When he waved on us, Michiru leaped upstairs. By the half mark, we're almost finished already. At this stage, she won't even need me anymore. Too bad her father is lurking downstairs. I'd really like to work on her story some more, but just then I hear a car pulling out of the driveway. No way, did he just leave? When I look over, Michi is already eyeing me excitedly. I guess he must have urgent business elsewhere. You know what this means though, don't you? I bet I do. We can start working on the next chapter of your story. Her face dropped. Right, I guess there's that. She gets up to retrieve her notebook with a sign. Why do I feel like she was like that was the wrong answer. I jotted down a few ideas, but there's nothing concrete yet. She placed a notebook down and beside me. Any clothes should be sitting right in my lap. I want to flesh out support characters some more. You know, so the reader cares when it's stripped down from their bones. Grow some analogy, but I can't follow the idea. Any thoughts on how? Almost, almost dripping herself on me, she murmurs into my ear. Two little words played. Romantic, subplot. A shiver passes through me. Really? I mean, in a horror story? She nodded earnestly, face only inches away from my own. And what better time to talk of such thing right now? With no one else around, we won't have to hold back. I sniffed as she raises a hand to cradle my cheek. I waited so long for this. She tilts her head and starts leaning towards me slowly. Heart racing, my thoughts do the same. I should have I should have known this was coming. Do something, Blade. What? Kiss her! Resist! Uh, I, I mean, her father left. I think so. I think I don't want to upset her if I resist. I mean, look at that face. Alright. I closed my eyes in anticipation in what seemed avoidable. It seemed like entirely until her lip brushed gently on mine, and contact is so ill that I wonder if I imagined it. Oh? Not 20 in the end, pursue my lip before they can escape. She gave me a mouthful of acid only to melt into my embrace. Her lips are softened and yielding that I ever thought possible. When I finally draw apart, she fixed me with a wicked smile. You kissed me back. That I did. She bites her lip moodily, and now I fancy doing it again. I catching her mind breath and lets out a long hum as I bring our lips together once more, and and on it goes this time until we're left gasping for air. I knew it, Blade. I knew all along. I furrow my brow as I push her back against the chair. When I go to respond, she presses a finger on my lips. No, you don't have to say it. She swings and nimbly mine to straddle them, and she grabs me by the shoulder and kisses me again. When she pulls away, gaze at me, my heart is left spinning. Oh, Blade, I'm so glad. Another kiss even deeper. The chair groans in protest. Mitchell, wait! No, we waited enough. This time I feel her tongue dart into my mouth. I don't want this to end, but we can't get caught. I force myself to turn away. I'm sorry, Michiru. She furrowed her brow. We can't do this here. You're right, Blade. She smirked, glancing around. All these textbooks really kill the mood, don't they? So where should we do this? No, that's not outside in the garden, or maybe the billiards room. No, Michiru, stop. She looked at me surprised by my stern tone. What's wrong, Blade? Don't you like me? Is that why you isn't that why you kiss me? Of course I like you, Michiru. That's why we need to stop. If someone catches us, I won't be your tutor anymore. She paused, folding her arms. How could I forget? Because this job is so important to you, isn't it? We must have do something anything to risk your precious paycheck. Come on, Michiru. You know that's not it. I ran my hands up in her arm. There's only one thing here I can afford to lose, and she's sitting right here on my lap. Her look soft and eyes filling with a desperate hope. I tried to fight it, but I can't deny this any longer. You mean it, Blade? When I nod, she throws her arm around me. Blade, I'm so happy. I don't want to lose you either. She rests her brow against mine. Then let's promise to keep it appearances, alright? Isn't that the Yamashi's na way? She's mer nodding in the asset. Alright, I promise. We put things back in our order, but the tension is harder to display. Every fitting glance and brave touch promises more. Soon I can't get my thought on her tender lips out of my mind. She pumped and sobbed, just waiting for me to kiss them. As if reading my mind, she tilts her head towards me. Can I kiss you again? We shouldn't. Not even a peck? Before I can respond, lips are brushing against mine. When the door suddenly flies open, my heart launches. What is the meaning of this? Oh no! You come in a bad timing, you know that, man? Okay, guys, I guess we're in trouble in the next part. But that's all for now. Hope you enjoy next part. We're gonna continue this, but that's all for now, like I said. So, sabi mo naman video. Goodbye. Oh, not again.